covers it up. Now in terms of the internals and the performance side, this thing has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 chipset, an Adreno 540 GPU, and 6 gigs of RAM on each model. And that's actually quite a bit of RAM. You know, our iPhones, the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, just got 6 gigs of RAM. And obviously iOS, Android completely different, but you're getting still 6 gigs of RAM on this phone, which is still pretty decent. Now I will tell you, day-to-day performance on this phone is not going to be an amazingly smooth experience, but it's going to be better than what you think. When you factor in the fact that this phone came out in 2017 and it was the flagship of that year, but now it's, you know, a sub $300 phone, that's actually a really cool thing about this device. Now, whenever I use this thing, whenever I went about it, you know, playing games and stuff, obviously I'm not using this phone as a main phone ever. I'm just kind of testing it to see how it is. And it was a pretty good experience, you know, like it does the job, but it's not perfect. You know, it's not even comparable to something like a OnePlus that came out that year, or the Pixel or Nexus that came, was the Pixel 2, I think, or the Pixel 3 that came out this year. And even that phone, you know, even the Note 8 doesn't compare to those phones because of the software limitations. Even though internally this phone has much better hardware, it's just the software that really limits it, to be completely honest. Now, if you're playing games and stuff like that, I think you're going to be okay for the most part. It's definitely not going to be the fastest thing. There may be some glitched frames, but I'm still pretty shocked by how well of a performing device this thing is. I mean, this thing, for the most part, got the job done and then some. Like, it handled really everything I threw at it. Now, is it perfect? Like I said before, no. But if you're doing light tasks, even some, you know, multitasking or split screen multitasking, you're pretty much going to have a perfectly fine experience with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 than maybe another phone that came out this year. But when you look at the phones that came out in 2020, they don't really, you know, compete well. The 2020 phones blow all these older ones out of the water. So when it comes in terms of the performance, the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 definitely wins. Now, ending it off with the battery life.